Tonight, a new law is set to upend an entire way of life for many immigrants in Florida. One of them is Jesus, a farm worker for 18 years. He left Mexico searching for work and a better life.
Meanwhile, one of the strictest anti-immigration laws in the country now in effect in Florida as well. Senate Bill 1718, it invalidates out-of-state driver's licenses issued to undocumented immigrants, requires hospitals now to ask patients about their immigration status, allocates more money for migrant relocations, and requires businesses to use a system to verify immigration status for employees.
Tonight, another measure against undocumented immigrants in Florida is moving forward in Tallahassee. Today, a Senate committee approved a bill that would prevent cities and counties from accepting ID cards for undocumented immigrants.
So Florida law is that you have to be here legally to be able to be employed. That's been the law for forever. And so when we have something like an E-Verify, that's a tool to make sure that longstanding Florida law is enforced.
Hey, really good morning. Well, first, that the effects of the bill have already started. Immigrants without status are leaving the state and have left the state in fear of the new law. Second, the implications of these immigrants leaving could extend beyond just individual cases. It could bring larger economic and labor concerns.
The law bans local governments from issuing ID cards to people who cannot prove citizenship. It requires hospitals that accept Medicaid funds to ask about a patient's citizenship status. It also increases penalties for people who hire or transport undocumented immigrants.
Lauren, bill supporters stress the legislation does not target legal immigrants. Specific opponents, though, worry those that voted against it. Listening to the hours-long debate on the House floor today, critics worried about potential ramifications regarding several provisions.
The governor's office telling NBC News, SB 1718 counteracts the effects of illegal immigration in Florida, adding any business that exploits this crisis by employing illegal aliens instead of Floridians will be held accountable.
What Governor DeSantis has done is dehumanized immigration, and he's made visible a serious problem, an underground world that already exists in Florida and the rest of the United States.
Well, as most folks probably assume, there is no backbone in the Republican Party of Florida right now, despite even having farmers in the legislature who now admit that this policy was 100% politically motivated. The GOP got right in line to support DeSantis, pushing forward these extreme policies that are out of touch with the everyday American, let alone.
One requires hospitals that receive Medicaid funding to collect data on patients' immigration status. Another criminally penalizes those who knowingly or should have known they were transporting someone that unlawfully entered the country and who was not inspected by the federal government. This could mean driving someone, say, to school or a doctor's appointment.